Hi, I'm Paul Holmes, Director of Tiger Rugby Academy in Columbus, Ohio. And with me is Perry Baker, also known as SpeedStick. And we're just going to have a little chat with Perry. He's got some big things happening in the next few days. And his time for now at Tiger Academy has pretty much come to an end. So, Perry, over to you. Tell me a bit about your athletic background.
I grew up playing football. Basically, I saw my family play, uncles, brothers, father, and as a kid I played Pop 1 football, and then I slowly drifted away from it until high school. I started playing again, and then I met Brian Richardson. He was my position coach in high school, and which was for football, which was wide receiver, and he introduced me to the game of rugby, and I fell in love with it. And then from that point on, I've been going back and forth between football and rugby. And one day he asked me a question, and it stuck with me till this day, which was back in probably about 2006. He asked me if money wasn't an issue, which sport would I rather play? And I said rugby. So now here I am today playing rugby.
So, Perry's played quite a lot of sevens down in Daytona, and he's done really well at it. Back in Nationals, a lot of us will remember 06, 08, where, he was scoring tries at will. But the long story, you hadn't really worked at your game that hard. You ended up at Tiger Academy. How did that come about?
Well, I ended up playing arena football for 2 years. And in the meantime, I was thinking back and forth, well, football's not going to work out. It's time for me to hang it up and go ahead and pursue rugby full time. And Brian still being there, he introduced me to Paul Holmes and James Walker, and told me about Tiger Academy. So I came out to Tiger Academy to check it out back in 2013 of June. I came to Ohio, saw what Tiger is about, and came back here in August to be full time here.
While developing your skills in that, firstly, tell everyone how you think Tiger Academy has really helped you from when you arrived at the academy first, with regards to passing, kicking, any type of awareness, field awareness, but also during that time, what opportunities you've had to travel the world and things.
Gosh, they say practice makes perfect, so the only way you get better is practicing all the time. And Tiger offers a lot of that. Practice, games, skill sessions, day in, day out. When I first came here, it was mandatory for us to start in the gym, 10 o'clock sharp. You're on the spinner, and it was times where I was like, geez, this is all day. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm getting home from being at Tiger Academy all day, and so it's the time that you put into it. So you're gonna get a lot of time out of it to become better at your craft. So like I said, skill sessions was ball passing and give hats off to Paul Holmes for helping me so much with passing. Time in and time out, passing 50 balls one way up in the air, the other way left-handed. So you work on all the basic stuff. And if you think about everything that you do, you always have basic stuff that you'll never forget. You always have to stick to it. So the basic stuff was passing, how to pass, as far as learning the game, running right lines and things like that. Tiger is all about that. Traveling, going to Shanghai, going to Scotland, going to Mexico. There's always games to be played, and Tiger's always going to be a part of it. So with all that being said, there's no way to lose. You're only going to go up.
With that being said, so you traveled a lot, you had all these opportunities, but what a lot of the guys don't realize with rugby, there's not a lot of money flowing around, especially at the ranks in the academies and in club level. You had a lot of challenges, even this year. You and I, had a conversation back before the City Sevens down in Houston. Do you want to tell the guys a little bit about that?
Yeah, like he said, at the club level, there's no money in it, so it's like sacrifices and tough times, very tough times when you choose not to work and because you want to stick to one thing and get better at it because you see a bigger picture. And it's tough, man. It was so many times where I felt like hanging it up and having conversations with Paul plenty of times about stick to it. This is what you want. I'm here to back you up 100%. From Brian, from other friends and family that I was talking to, that's like, hey man, everything is going to be trials and tribulations in it, man. So it's how bad you want to do something. And there's so many times I really thought about hanging it up, saying that this is it. And just before the season started, which was in June of this year, it was one of those times where I felt like this was it. I'm done. I really can't do it. And talking to Paul and James Walker, those guys been there since day one with this with my journey, and they just kept encouraging me and supporting me, and I stuck with it, and I just needed that boost of energy again, and those guys just stuck with me and helped me out through it, and that's what you need. You need family and friends that you can lean on, and that's one thing about rugby, man. It's all a family. You know, it's a brotherhood from from the coaches to the players. It's a bond. It's like it's there. It's a group of you guys, and I mean, you think of rugby, you think of the living together, practicing together, eating together, the trips together. Everything is just with your brothers and with your family. That's it. So, I mean, through the tough times, you have your family to lean on. They're there for you.
Okay, and then in closing, there's exciting times in USA Rugby. We've all heard that Mike Friday and Chris Brown have taken over the program with Alex Magleby overseeing everything, and it's exciting. They just had a camp that you went out to. So very exciting times going forward to the Olympics in 2016. You're going to be doing a cross-country journey soon. What in closing do you want to let the guys know?
I mean, guys, whatever you're dreaming of, whatever you want to do, you can do it. I mean, you just have to visualize it, set goals, and go for it, because it can be done. And it's just a lot of hard work. I mean, it's going to be times when you get frustrated, but you just got to stick to it. And if you want it, you can get it. And that's a true story. People say when you're young, I remember people say to me when I was younger, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to play football. And they were like, as you get older, they were like, well, you need a backup plan. If that's what you want to do, do it. You can do it. And I remember times where I talked to a coach back in 2006. He told me that rugby would always be there for you if you want to come back to it. And here I am today playing rugby. So people say you have childhood dreams and stuff when you're older and things like that. You can make those childhood dreams become a reality. So stick with your hard work and stay focused.
Perry, we wish you all the best, obviously, as a Tiger player, hopefully a USA player, an Olympic player going forward. Guys, Perry's one of 1,000 guys trying to work this dream. It's hard work, it's determination, and it's commitment to the end goal. Okay, and it's fighting through any obstacle that you think tells you want to stop. Well, Perry's an example of powering through and continuing on that journey. Take care till next time.